Decoded.
Welcome to this deep dive. We're really getting into the core of communication today. If you've ever felt like you're just arguing in circles, well, this is for you.
Yeah, we're looking at Jefferson Fisher's work. He wrote The Next Conversation, Argue Less, Talk More. And what's fascinating is he's a trial lawyer.
Right. But he got this huge following online, like millions, just giving advice from his truck, really down-to-earth stuff, not your typical corporate jargon.
Exactly. It's homegrown advice. And the book isn't about winning, like you might expect from a lawyer. It's about courage over comfort.
Learning how to say the hard things, but to connect, not just score points. That shift is really what we want to unpack.
Totally. And Fisher starts with this really foundational idea. The person you see isn't the person you're talking to,
Yes.
meaning that, agitation, the rudeness, someone getting defensive, that's often just the surface, the tip of the iceberg, he calls it.
Okay, like in that story he tells about deposing Bobby LaPrey, this
Yeah.
really intimidating guy.
Oh, yeah. LaPrey was super aggressive, kept calling Fisher's questions stupid, just, pure hostility.
The kind of situation where your instinct is just to push back harder,
Right.
especially for a lawyer.
For sure. But Fisher, he stopped. He realized, okay, this is just the iceberg tip, and he asked something totally unrelated to the case.
What was it?
He asked, what's been your biggest personal struggle this year? Just completely out of the blue.
Wow. And what happened?
LaPrey just broke down, revealed he was terrified, felt helpless about putting his mom in assisted living, dealing with lawyers, all this fear.
So the hostility was just a shield covering up that deeper struggle and separation he felt.
Exactly. And that's the key insight. When someone jumps from like a level 1 issue to a level 10 reaction, there's almost always another conversation happening underneath.
That makes so much sense. You see that everywhere, not just in depositions, like at work or even at home.
Right. But to even get to asking that kind of question, Fisher says you need to control yourself first. Get out of that emotional ignition phase.
Yep. 3 tools for instant control, basically, to get you into the rational cooling phase.
All right, let's hear them. What's the first one?
Tool number 1 is the conversational breath. It's literally the first word you say, or rather, what you do before you say anything.
Breathing. Like, just take a breath.
Well, specifically, slow breathing through the nose. Like, inhale for 3 seconds, exhale for 6. It's a technique Navy SEALs use.
Seriously. SEALs. Why does that work in, like, a tense meeting?
Because that longer exhale actually triggers your parasympathetic nervous system. It physically lowers your heart rate, engages the logical part of your brain over the emotional fight or flight thing. It's a quick reset.
Okay, interesting. 3 seconds in, 6 out. Got it. What's next?
Tool 2. The quick scan. This is your first thought. It's like a quick internal check-in. A long blink, he calls it.
Right. But it's about locating it, jaw, shoulders, wherever, and labeling the emotion. Quickly name it in your head. Pressure, worried, anger.
Why label it?
Labeling helps you observe the emotion instead of being swept away by it. It creates a little distance, keeps you in control.
Okay, scan and label. Makes sense.
Yeah.
And the third tool.
Tool 3 is small talk. But it's not talking to the other person yet. It's the first conversation you have with yourself.
Like positive self-talk.
Sort of, but more specific. It's a short, personal phrase, usually starting with a verb, like a little mantra.
Examples.
Could be find the struggle, or speak my truth, or maybe stay curious. Something that instantly reminds you of your real goal in that moment.
Ah, so it redirects your focus from just reacting defensively to, well, your intention, like connecting.
Exactly. It's your internal compass when things get foggy.
So pulling it all together, these tools, the whole iceberg idea,
Yeah.
it really comes down to changing your goal, doesn't it?
That's the heart of it. Set your goal to have something to learn, not something to prove. Try to connect with that person underneath the surface noise, especially when it's tough.
Which leaves us with a pretty powerful thought to chew on, right?
Definitely. If the goal isn't winning, but it's about understanding what's hidden, maybe ask yourself, what behavior in your own life is your shield? What might you be hiding, even from people you care about?
What could your next conversation reveal about them and maybe about yourself? Lots to think about there.